Sat there right there. You sat right there and let my man do that, huh?
I didn't think you was going to let that happen. You the host. I thought you was going to let it happen. I didn't think you was going to let it happen.
Oh, wait, that sound crazy?
No,
you sounded fine.
Crazy at all.
You did just what I expected.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yo.
Emanny!
Stop playing, yo. I told y'all.
You can't do that,
Stop
nigga.
playing, yo.
Yo, that
suing.
So that nigga, yo, you was watching Daredevil or something? Yo.
What's good, Elevators? It's your boy Elevation here with another episode of the JBP Elevated, where we speak on the Joe Budden podcast and all of his co-hosts on and off the pod. I don't even have the words to describe how I feel about what just transpired. We've been speaking on this for, it has to be a month or more at this point. And I'm going to try to keep it PC because words tend to reverberate throughout the community, especially if you've already broached the topic. And because I anticipate ramifications, Emanny, you need to sit your happy ass down. That's something my mom would tell me whenever I was acting up. And she knew I was acting up, but she couldn't address me the way she wanted to if we was in public. She used to say it through a closed mouth. Sit your ass down. Mom could have been a ventriloquist, so I'm saying the same thing to you. If Joe allows you to come back, you need to make a public apology to Marc. You need to make a public apology to the fans and the audience. You need to make a public apology to Joe. Because if this was a first-time incident, we let it slide. We wouldn't think anything of it. But this has happened multiple times. And Marc already alluded to you popping him upside his head. When he walked back in on the pod, it looked like he got his ass whooped. And then for you to do that and the reaction of the co-host, oh my goodness. Emanny, sit your ass down. And the pod was actually a good pod. They was vibing. Everybody was tripping in the Patreon comments about the intro. I actually like the intro. It's okay to get in your white people bag sometimes. But the energy that you showed today and displayed, Prize Picks, Patreon, YouTube, hey, you have to do something about that loose cannon. And all the advice in the world isn't going to save you, because it's clear as day you're going through something. And the way you react is cool on the streets. It's cool to niggas that don't matter to your livelihood. It's cool to people that don't matter to how you should view the world. And this is coming from a nigga that reacts like this. You gotta take a step back, have a self-assessment. This is not pod related. I wish to the Most High somebody would throw something like that in my direction and strike me. Especially while I'm drinking something that could be considered hot with no top on it. Especially. Nigga, have you not seen the lawsuits from McDonald's? I'm in Texas, so I'm seeing lawsuits happen to Bill Miller's because shit's too hot. And you did that while I'm sipping. And Marc being the consummate professional, the show must continue. This shit reminded me of Chris Rock and Will Smith all over again. We saw what happened to Will Smith. We saw what happened. And he had pull in the industry and we still saw what happened. Your shit, come on, Emanny. You popped off somebody else's shit by hitting somebody. You think you're going to do the same with Joe, but Joe's operation doesn't operate like that. What happens when you have a talk? Because the last time was a little pow-pow. Sit your ass down. I'll call you back when I need you. He's trying to show you that you're still in the doghouse by not including you on the intro, not putting you in the New York Times. even though you fill in all the days I miss. And you did this on a main pot. This is not a Patreon, Emanny. It's not a Patreon. You better hope that there's some editing that goes on. And I'm going to do you a solid. And I'm not going to put the full clip in here. But you goddamn right, I'm putting it on my Patreon. And speaking of which, this is the PC version. I absolutely am going to tear Emanny a new one on Patreon. So please subscribe if y'all trying to hear that. Joe is going to sit your happy ass down because he told the cast Emanny's going through shit that y'all don't know about, so he might show you leeway. But I already told y'all 2 weeks ago, he's going to wind up having to pay you outside the scenes, behind the scenes. You can no longer be a face on the show. I'm already trying to slyly tell you that that's what's happening anyway. I didn't just not include you in the intro for no reason. The people that are backing us told us, he can't be a part of this. You can have him on because it's your operation. We're not funding the ship. But as far as us putting money in your pocket, if he's visible, we're not. They were just talking about Shannon Sharp losing the volumes presence. No, I'm still here. You just can't display me on your network or on your show. Not at the moment. No. Same shit. And let's hope Marc handles this in the same fashion that he did when that bride ran up on him and pepper sprayed him. And y'all know I feel that he wanted to boot the shit out of her. He wanted to boot the shit out of Emanny, but he sees the bigger picture. And he knows there's a bigger play. Now I have all the leverage here. And Joe, I already told Emanny, I told him when he sucker punched back Woody, I told him then, hey, if Joe has to pick between you and the money, nigga, that decision is going to be all too easy. And unfortunately, people are going to look from the outside at Joe in the wrong. And I was just saying, he can't fire Emanny. And then here it is, you give him a reason on a silver platter. Hey, Joe, I'll make it easy for you, but on my way out, I'm parking that nigga. So if that's how you genuinely feel, because I've said it numerous times that I would have done the same thing. If that's how you genuinely feel, you got to stand on that. But you should have released your Patreon first. But who am I? Who the fuck am I? I don't even know what else to say, dog. Ruin what otherwise could have been a really good episode without Joe. And that's not even going to be a topic now. Once again, Emanny found a way to usurp what should have been a main topic. That was Flip going on the foray, and in the room on the foray, he's constantly on, or he's still on. He's still trying to create new content. Now I have a whole video for Flip too, and it's a positive one. But you usurp that because you want to hit a nigga in his face because he told you he's showing you grace. And yet again, Marc is clowning you, and we can't take this shit, but you have to address it in a different way. Every time I said you have to park that nigga, I told you to take his ass outside. But now you're displaying on a publicly broadcasted platform that fuck him, fuck everyone around me. And man, like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the page if you haven't. If you have, you already know how we rocking. You already know what it is with us, man.